All right, looks like the recording has started. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the first recorded game, or at least the first recorded game we've done for the Carolina Elite football team going up against the Georgia Titans today. We are recording this game at, it's currently 3:25 p.m. You're probably going to be seeing this around 9 or 10 p.m. when it goes live on YouTube. Not a great signal out here, so we're going to record the game now and upload it to YouTube once everything's said and done and we get home. Never quite sure how long that takes, but again, probably 9 or 10 p.m. is when you're going to be seeing this if you watch it when it first premieres. Otherwise, good to have you here. Should be a pretty exciting game out there for the Elite. Having the captain's meeting now. Georgia a little short-handed. Again, Easter is coming up tomorrow. Today is April 3rd. Easter is April 4th. So the Titans a bit short-handed, coming up all the way from Atlanta. Some players had some prior obligations, couldn't make it up. So the Elite look to have just about their entire roster ready to go. The Titans have maybe half of their players, definitely more than 16, so enough to have a full offense and defense. It's going to be interesting to see if that lack of depth really affects things moving forward. So captains for the Elite, if I can find my mouse cursor here, definitely very bright outside. Up, and there go the captains. Yep, that was 52, 55, 56, and didn't catch the last number there. Didn't quite see who won the toss either. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. In the meantime, I'd like to remind you that if you hear any loud noises off to our left, there is an RC tournament going on. Got a mixture of electric and gas cars. The electric ones are fine, but the gas ones are pretty loud, so if you hear any engine noises, that's what that is. Hopefully it won't bleed into the microphone too badly. We think we've got a good, good mixture of distance between, because the track's right on the 50-yard line, so we think we've got a good mix of, being in an optimal position camera-wise and being far enough away from the track for it not to interfere with things too much. Do have the roster pulled up for the Elite. This was as of, I believe, 2 weeks ago, and you never really know how much these things change. Back to return for the Elite. Looks like they're going to receive the opening kickoff, which means the Titans are going to get it to start quarter number 3. Back for the Elite looks like number 12. Yep, that's 12, which would be Jared Watkins on my roster. Also beside him, Zeke Sullivan, who I have heard has been having an excellent season on the receiving end of things. Number 8, let's find out. Number 8 listed as, oh yeah, he was the one with the tough to pronounce name. Oh, for the Titans. Never got a roster for the Titans, but oh man, 8 is very tall. Wow. Yeah, if he's a receiver, the Elite might have their work cut out for him. We'll see. I don't know, but that's something we've learned with arena and semi-pro both. If they're not playing in the NFL, there's always some kind of weakness. No matter how small it may be, they've always got a weakness. Even most NFL players, I'd say like maybe the 99th percentile of them, your Patrick Mahomeses and your Tom Brady's are the only ones that are probably totally flawless. And actually got names on the back of the jerseys for the Titans. I believe this is Fortune, number 19, set to kick for Georgia. Again, Jared Watkins and Zeke Sullivan back to receive for the Elite. And there's the whistle. Do we have a chain gang? Yep, there they are, all the way on the other side of the field. So, opening kickoff from Fortune pending. And off to the right of the screen, Sullivan and Watkins kind of starting to cheat up a little bit, maybe expecting a short kick. They're actually standing around the 15-yard line, so not bargaining on this one going too far, and looks like we still got some red tape to deal with. The Elite in red, Titans in black. And, oh no, is this an issue with the game ball? Maybe not up to league standards. Yeah, they're grabbing another one. All right. one of the officials has it. They're exchanging. We ready to go? Almost. All right, Fortune has another football. We'll see if this one is in the clear. And I tell you what, at the very least, Fortune looks ready here. Again, this game was supposed to start at 3 p.m. We've been told the Elite have been out here since probably around 2 o'clock, so they have been more than ready to get this one started. Again, just so much build-up to this game, too, especially with it being Easter weekend and all. Again, had a lot of Georgia players with prior obligations, couldn't make it up. I think this game has been canceled and then rescheduled twice within the past 5 days. It was on again, off again. Georgia said they didn't have enough guys to play than they did. And all right, got word that the Titans might be going onside here. Certainly be a gutsy call to start things out. That might have been why Sullivan and Watkins cheated up. So, Fortune winding up. Here we go. And it is going to be an onside kicker, at least a little squib, fielded by number 4 of the Elite. That's Quan Bristol, a very familiar name if you had any experience with us when we were covering the games for the Upstate Dragons. Bristol caught the first touchdown in Dragons history off of a tipped ball in the end zone deep into the 4th quarter of a game against the Cape Fear Heroes. Of course, heck, the Dragons and the Heroes, both of those teams not around anymore. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Elite. And looks like they might have moved this one back a little bit. Quarterback for the Elite looks like number 11. Got him down as Tyler Landrum. And at running back, another familiar face for Dragons fans, Jesse Turman, one of the best downhill runners I have personally seen with my own 2 eyes. A very, very tall order to bring him down in any capacity. Not the fastest guy, but he will run directly through you if the opportunity presents itself. In the meantime, Landrum in the shotgun and going to hand it right off to... No, I think Landrum's got it. Nice read option, and he's off to the races. Makes 2-man miss. Still going, heading down the sidelines. Landrum gets taken out around, I believe, the 10-yard line. Tyler Landrum opening it up for the Elite already, and man, that looked like a plastic bag. That is the biggest flag I've ever seen. So got one coming out at the very tail end of that one. As it stands, it's about a 40-yard rush on the read option keeper from Tyler Landrum. And it does look like the Elite are going to move this one backward a little bit, not too far. Flag was thrown well after the play began. Going to be 1st down and 10 now for the Elite. Again, I've heard some very good things about their rushing attack this year, especially with Turman. A very, very solid ground game. And actually, you take back what I said earlier about the Titans having 16 players. They've got 11 out there now. Looks like they only have 3 on the sidelines, so a 14-man roster for the Georgia Titans could be something to keep an eye on. Oh, and we might have a matchup here. This looks like number 0 for the Elite getting pressed at the bottom of the screen. This is Pat Oglesby. Might be something to look for. Yeah, no safety help at all for the Titans. Already expecting another run, and got a bit of a hold up here. Ball is around, say around the 40 maybe. No lines on the field, or they do have lines, but they're blue, so kind of hard to see from here. Again, a very, very bright day out here. Not entirely sure what the holdup is here. Not entirely sure if the clock's running either. No scoreboard here at the venue, so we're going to have to kind of keep time in our heads, something we had to do with the Upstate Huskies back in the fall when they were playing. And now Landrum making a couple of adjustments at the line. Got another hold up. Man, I could not tell you what this is about. I mean, I know we had some issues with the game ball earlier. And there's the signal, so maybe a clock issue, who knows, but cover zero look from the Titans on 1st down and 10 from, we'll call it loosely inside Titan territory. Again, Pat Oglesby, the receiver at the bottom of the screen, getting jammed with no coverage up top, and they go Oglesby's way, and the pass from Landrum a little too far to the inside. Oglesby unable to make the reception, going to bring up 2nd down and 10. So it looks like Coach Childs and I for the Elite kind of saw the same thing there. Oglesby, I think he was expecting a little bit harder of a break there off the line, did not get jammed, kind of had a loose release and didn't really get a good release there. Cut to the inside, and again the pass just a little off target there from Tyler Landrum. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Or hang on, is that a 3? Let me grab my binoculars. It's like between a 2 and a 3. I guess it's a 2 and they didn't bring it down all the way. 4 receivers in the set for the Elite. Landrum in the shotgun once again and dropping back to pass, looking to his left and finds a man across the middle. It's dropped. Number 0, Oglesby again could not bring that one in, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Elite. And there's that engine noise. Got a gas race beside us on the RC track.
All right, sportsmen, let's get ready to line up. Let's get ready to line them up, sportsmen. Whoever needs help.
3rd play from scrimmage for the Elite. Still sticking with that 4 receiver set. 2 guys on either side of the formation. Landrum looking to throw again. Finds a slant on the far side of the field and I think that one's caught. Not going to be enough for a 1st down, but it'll bring up 4th and short. We'll check the spot here. Couldn't quite see who the intended receiver was that time around, but it was a completed pass for Landrum. And, oh, they call a 1st down. So 1st down and 10 for Carolina, and moving quickly. This is Jesse Turman having difficulty being brought down, and man, it took 3 defenders to bring Jesse Turman down on that play. I didn't even have time to change it to 1st and 10. And they're moving the chains again, so another 1st down notch there by the Elite. Ball is right around the 20-yard line, I'd say. Sticking with that 2 receiver set. And now shifting it over to the right just a little bit. Might have missed the hash mark when they were lining up. And Landrum hands it off to Turman again. Turman goes up the middle and is brought down after a gain of around 2. We'll check the spot, but it'll probably bring up 2nd and around 8. And yeah, looks like we'll call it 2nd and 7 just to be safe. Up, and there's the snap from Landrum going for the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. Yeah, definitely. Man, great play call there. He was open, just dropped it. Number 7, I believe, there. No, it's 10. That's going to be Tron Hill, unable to make the grab. So 2 drops already for the Elite. Been a pretty balanced attack so far. I think 4 passes and 3 runs, something to that effect. 3rd down coming up for Carolina. Ball is inside the red zone now. Can't quite make out the exact yard marker, but they're going to hand this off. And going up the middle is the 2nd running back. This is number 7, Zeke Sullivan, trying to get something done, and do not think he had enough to pick up the 1st. I don't know that he got anything on that play. So 4th down and 7 coming up for the Elite. Not sure if they've got a kicker on the roster. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. 4th, and they've moved it up. Going to call it 4th down and 3. They've been very balanced run-pass-wise so far. Jesse Turman not in the game, and they are going to throw. And the lefty, Landrum, looking over the middle and gets it across the linebacker's face into the end zone. Touchdown, Elite. I believe they got that one. They're certainly moving it up. Now making a couple of substitutions. Have not seen a signal from the official, but it sure looked like they got that one in. And nope, they call it a couple of yards short, so 1st down and goal for Carolina. And pretty tight formation now for the Elite. Think they got at least 1 tight end in there, and they hand it off to Jesse Turman, grinding forward. And he's short of the goal line. They're going to spot him around the 1, it looks like. Second down and goal coming up for Carolina.
Nice job. That was your second lap out there in Lawrence. 58.2. That's fast lap so far out here, too.
If we can pan up just a little bit, that'd be great. I think I made the scoreboard a little too big. Second down and goal for Carolina, and going up the middle this time is Sullivan, and he got it. Touchdown, Elite. Zeke Sullivan with a run right up the gut, and Carolina strikes first. So we'll see what they do here with the point after situation. Again, not entirely sure if they've got a kicker. Now we're backing this up, and I don't know, from the looks of it, I think they're going to try to kick this. Tyler Landrum is still out there. We got a new player, number 6, who we have not seen to this point. Number 6 is Jordan Scotland, and it is going to be Scotland to kick. Scotland working from just outside of frame. And that kick is low, but makes it through. Make it 7-0 in favor of the Elite. So, again, not entirely sure how much time's left to go in this one. No scoreboard, so the referees are keeping the time on the field, and we do not have access to their measurements. But if I had to guess, probably around 9 or 10 minutes to go in the first corner. Carolina looking very sharp on that first drive. Up 7-0, kickoff pending from the Elite to the Titans. All right, and it looks like the Titans are having a couple of issues getting the right players on the field. Yeah, still trying to decide who's going to block for this one and who's not. Again, the Titans pretty short-handed in this game. Looks like they've only got 3 reserves, so working with a roughly 14-man roster, maybe 15. Because I think there was one player still in the dressing room when we got this one kicked off. Scotland ready to send this one away for the Elite and get some nice hang time. Head into the back line, fielded around the 5-yard line, and still loose, cutting around, and tackle made there by a herd of players for the Elite. Got some pushing and shoving and some jawing afterward. It's a Saturday afternoon at 4:00 p.m. This is football weather right here. So looks like the Titans got that one out to roughly around the 20-yard line. They'll take the field. Again, did not get a roster from them. They've got names on the back of their jerseys. So I'll try and grab a few here. Fortune, who started the game kicking for the Titans, still on the field. He was blocking for that kick as well. I believe the quarterback is 15. I saw him warming up, though I could not get a name there. Okay, we got number 81, Taylor. He's the only one whose back was facing the camera there. And, oh, looks like Earman number 8, the tallest player on the team, it looks like, is quarterback. I think I saw him out there at defensive end, too, and it's just a delay of game. They took a little bit in the huddle there. First and 10 for now, though it looks like they're going to move him back. Yeah, some kind of procedural penalty. Going to bring up first down and 15 now for the Titans. So the Titans behind the sticks already. Ball is right around, looks like it's on the 26-yard line. First and 15 for Georgia. Jared Watkins back deep for the Elite. Just a one safety look against a four receiver set. Now the quarterback for the Titans taking off, throws on the run, and got a completion of about 5 yards. So they make up the penalty yardage there. And got a hold now against the Titans. So that penalty will be accepted by the Elite, and Georgia will continue to move backward. Still can't make out that quarterback's name.
I don't know, maybe like 95% chance. Sometimes you gotta give some blood or take it off. You gotta pass on the opportunity. So I'm gonna go Marshall.
I think it starts with a B, but that's all I got. Tell you, they need to make binoculars with some kind of automatic stabilizer or something, because like when you zoom in, just the slightest little fidget is going to cause issues. So what have we got now? First down and 25, I think. And here's the snap, rolling to his left, up for grabs, and had a man loose, but could not bring it in. Number 15, the intended receiver. Pass just overthrown, and that is something you got to look out for when you're throwing on the run like that. Even though your momentum's going horizontally, those passes are going to sail on you just a little bit. Going to bring up second down and 25. Ball looks like it's on the 15-yard line. The Titans need to get to what I believe is going to be the 40 or so. Let me double check. Ball's on the 16-yard line, yep. Second down and 25 for the Titans. And dropping back, now on the run again. And quarterback's going to keep it this time loose into the open field, making some men miss and making up some of that penalty yardage there. Nice run. Both quarterbacks now have had some really solid runs. And, got some laundry way back at the line of scrimmage. Didn't see the first signal from the ref, but it's going against the Titans for sure. And I call it a block in the back against Georgia, so keep on moving this one. I don't know, are we in half the distance to the goal territory now? No, the guys over at the RC track certainly making some noise. Sounds like they got a good race over there. I saw someone flip over. Didn't have enough heat going into a jump and hit the back end of the ramp as they were coming down, so somebody's going to have to take up the very risky task of running onto the track while the cars are still on it to get that one over. Somebody lost a tire. Man, action all over the place. Got an RC race to our left, a semi-pro game in front of us. One heck of an eventful Saturday. Second down and, I don't know, we'll call it an even 30 just to be safe. Titans back to pass, got all day to throw, and now evading the pressure, kind of flips it. Oh, what a catch! And 15 did let go of it, kind of heard the footsteps there. Looks like number 8 for the Elite putting on the pressure. That was Freeman breaking things up for Carolina. So it'll bring up third down and 30, I believe. Again, could be third and 32-ish. I've got no idea where they are at this point. The Titans have had so many penalties already. Looks like this ball is on the 8-yard line, and they've got to get to at least the 31. Nope, the 41-yard line. That's the line to make, so they've certainly got their work cut out for them here. I gotta take a second to tally that up. So if they're on 8, third down and 33. Third and 33, and the Titans taking their time over in the huddle. And the Elite have moved to a 2-safety look. This is Jared Watkins over on the top of the screen, Zeke Sullivan on the bottom, or he actually cheats up to play corner. 4-receiver set, and looks like they moved this one up a little bit, so might have had a penalty there against the Elite. 3rd down and 20-ish, and quarterback feeling some serious pressure, stiff arms a man, and stays on his feet, gets out of bounds, though didn't make it too terribly far. And looks like the quarterback got the name on the back of that jersey. That's Lott, number 9. The runner there, he has been under some serious heat. 4th down and going to be around 20 coming up for the Titans. We'll call it an even 20 just to be safe, but certainly out of, reasonable, we can go for this territory. I'm going to have to punt this in some capacity. Be it a pooch kick from Lott, an arm punt where he just chucks it downfield and hope the Elite pick it off. They are going to take the field. Now, we saw Brendan Taylor and the Upstate Huskies just kind of have their quarterback do double duty, come out in an offensive set, and then just punt it. Or hang on, let me check the down. I think they've actually got this as 3rd down. Yeah, 3rd down. So, going to have one more crack at it. Slant across the middle, tipped but caught. Brought in by number 7 for the Titans. Got some dread, so I can't see the number on the back of his jersey. They're going to move this forward. Don't think that's enough for a 1st down. Or hang on, they are moving everybody up, so it looks like they were able to get a 1st down there. So the line to make was not around the 40. Looks like it was around the 30. So the Titans finding a way to rebound after really getting off to a rough start by way of some penalties. Shot themselves in the foot early, though. Back, at least on schedule, it looks like here. 1st down and 10. Ball is right on the 40-yard line. Lott in the shotgun. Both teams have stuck almost religiously to this 4-receiver set. 2 guys on either side of the field. Oh, thrown across his body. Had no business throwing that one, but does get the completion in. That receiver paid the price for it, though. Took a beating there. And that's going to be good for a gain of 5 yards. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Titans. No running clock visible. The referees are keeping time on the field. We don't have access to that measurement. I would imagine we've probably got 4 or 5 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. The Titans, despite the kind of more spread-oriented formations, have really been bleeding the clock out here. Though they have thrown a good many incompletions too, and looks like we had a bad snap there. Something went wrong. I don't know if the center thought that Lott was under center or what. He never let go of the ball, so that's probably going to be a false start going against the Titans unless there was a delay of game. And not 100% sure what the penalty was there, but it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Some kind of procedural issue there going against Georgia. So scratch off the 5-yard gain garnered on 1st down. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Lott and the Titan offense. And Lott rolling to his right now. Directing traffic under pressure, and he got sacked. That was Quan Bristol coming up to make the tackle. Got him in the legs, and it's actually going to go down as a gain of 2, but sets up 3rd down and 8 for a team that has been having some struggles on the offensive line. Going to be interesting to see how they attack this. And man, oh, this must be the last race or something. It looks like they got everybody out there on the RC track. You said that last time. Yeah, I know at least 8 cars out there on the track. They're kind of on the other side right now, but there's a turn a couple of feet away from us, and when it gets loud, they're all coming around there. In the meantime, 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Titans. Ball is on the 42-yard line for Lott and the Georgia offense. Both teams sticking with the same formations they've been with for most of this game, and Lott got a clean pocket for now. Takes a little too long, and now facing some heat, tries to step up and gets hit. Might have fallen forward for a gain of 2 or so. We'll see where they spot this one, and it is going to be a gain of 3. Maybe 4, not sure. We'll play it safe, call it 4th down and 6 for the Georgia Titans. The Elite up 7-0. Georgia got to find a way to really just, at least get across midfield. They don't want to find a way to give an offense that is proven they have big play potential to get the ball across midfield on their second possession of the game. At least showing that they're going to go for it. Lott not backing up to punt this one. 4th down and 6 from around the 45-yard line. Lott rolling to his right. Facing some heat. Got 2 guys in his face. Lobbing this one up and has a man behind the defense. That is caught. Number 18 for the Titans. I think that says lefty on the back of his jersey. That can't be right. But 18 able to notch a major grab there. And the Titans convert on a pivotal 4th down and 6 early in this one. First down and 10 coming up. Ball is on the 21-yard line, and the Elite making some substitutions. Think they're bringing in some heavier bodies. Though, at this point, I don't think the Titans have actually had a formal running play at all. They've rolled the quarterback out, and he's scrambled a couple times, but no actual handoffs or anything of that nature. Jesse Turman subbing in for the Elite at nose tackle. First down and 10 for the Titans. The line to make is at the 12. And there's the handoff, little draw play, and now number 2 making a break for the top of the screen. Hit around the line of scrimmage and falls forward for about a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. The Titans looking to answer the early touchdown drive from the Elite. And, oh no, looked like we might have had a timeout there. I think the referee was just signaling for the clock to stop. And is that the end of the first quarter? It'd be, yeah, we've been recording for about half an hour, so it'd be about time. Definitely some kind of stoppage. I think we're heading into the second here. It'll be 2nd down and 9 when we come back. Oh, all the way on the far side of the field if they do switch. Though I don't know, they're not moving the ball, so we may just have a timeout. That would be the Titans first. Yeah, it looks like we just got a standard timeout. Nobody's moving anywhere. 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Georgia Titans. Ball is right on the 20-yard line. Yeah, I can tell those RC cars are kind of starting to break up. They were really loud when they came around that near side turn the first time, and now it's a little quieter, so I'm assuming the pack is thinned out some. Pretty lengthy timeout. Everybody making sure they're hydrated and whatnot. Looks like we're about ready to get underway though. Carolina on top, 7-0, with Georgia looking to respond. Only the second drive of the game, and I imagine we're already ticking close to the end of the first quarter. So here we go. Line to make is at the 12. Got some hard press coverage there on the bottom of your screen, and Lott under some serious heat just flips it up and it's intercepted. off to the races. His number, I think that's 33 for the Elite. He's gonna score. Just a matter of not tripping, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A pick six by Monk Struble. What a play. And that is the second time that Lott has just kind of flipped one into no man's land to get it away. The offensive line for the Titans struggling mightily so far. Lott has felt every ounce of pressure that they've sent his way, and it really got to him there. Touchdown Elite, though we do have a flag. This one could be coming back, so I'll take the score back down, though. The Elite sideline still in celebration mode. I would say the Titans haven't really made any personnel changes, but they don't have many personnel with which to switch out. And they're moving this one back down, so again, can't imagine there was any kind of penalty that would take the touchdown off the board and make the Elite start back up a little further downfield. And yeah, Scotland's on the field now, so I guess if there was a flag, they either picked it up or they're going to enforce it on the kickoff. Jordan Scotland going to try to notch the PAT here, so the touchdown from Struble was good. Or Struble, excuse me. Looking to make it 14-0 late in the first quarter. And both teams kind of taking their time, making sure they've got their ducks in a row here. It took us a little while, but it looks like Scotland's ready to kick now. Made his first PAT, kind of hung in the air for a little bit. Oh, low snap, and that ball's loose. Got a dog pile, so no matter who recovered it, it's not going anywhere. So keep the score at 13-0 in favor of the Elite. Point after try is no good. And Scotland going to stick it out for a little bit longer. He'll send it deep once more. The Titans going to look to kind of solidify their offensive line on this next possession. Carolina up by 13. All right, and the Elite are kicking from the opposite side of the field, so it looks like that might have been what the holdup was. The first quarter ended as Struble was streaking down the sideline on that pick six. So we have officially hit the second quarter. Carolina on top 13-0 and just about ready to send this one away. Forgot to update the scoreboard ticker. Kickoff looming. Georgia's still kind of getting their ducks in a row, making sure everybody's hydrated over on their sideline. Again, only 15 players suited up for the Titans. With Easter tomorrow, had some difficulty in making sure everybody was going to be able to be in the same place at the same time, especially given that they had to drive up from Atlanta just to be here. I want to thank them for being able to make it out to this game. Jordan Scotland still on the field for the Elite, ready to send this one away. Both teams kind of taking their time here, using the quarter break as a little chance to catch their breath. Man, those RC cars are still going strong. They're having a blast over there. All right, and Scotland is at least teeing the ball up for now. Back deep to return is, I can't make that out. He is standing, perpendicular to the camera. No numbers on the jersey sleeves either. I think it ends in a 2, but that's all I got. We'll call him Dreadsman for now. Back deep to receive the kick, standing at the 12-yard line, so not expecting this one to go too terribly far. The wind is actually blowing toward us, so on the field it's kind of blowing toward the right. So not too big of a factor here. And both teams still kind of getting everything lined up. And man, the Elite are ready to go. I think we're just waiting on the officials now. Scotland's backing up, ready to send it away. I mean, I think we're all ready to go. We're just waiting for the whistle at this point. And I don't know, at this point my only guess is that one of the officials might have gotten a phone call from his wife or something. Can't miss those. What you wanting for dinner, honey? Just got takeout. I'm refereeing a football game right now. Oh, but you wanted takeout last night too. Oh no, that's my only guess. But it looks like we're ready to roll. Scotland sending this one deep. Fielded. Oh, this one is loose for the moment, and 7 is going to be able to bring it in. And makes it out to the 20, now having to navigate some traffic, and falls over at the 24-yard line of the Georgia Titans. So that's where they'll take over. Lot ready to head back out onto the field. The offense left a lot to be desired, at least in the trenches on that first drive. We'll see if they can patch things up here as we move on to possession number 2 for the Titans. First down and 10 coming up. Second quarter underway here in Piedmont, South Carolina. And here's the snap low, and I think there was a miscommunication there. Lott wanted to hand that one off and almost intercepted there. Let me grab the number. I think that was 9. Yeah, number 9. That'd be Michael Jameson there for the Elite. Nice pass breakup. He's upset that he didn't get the interception, but I mean, I tell you, nothing to hang your head there on that. Nothing to hang your head about on that one. That was an awesome play. And yep, that's number 9. Just had to double check. The font on the jerseys has 8s and 9s that kind of look a little similar. Second down and 10 coming up now for the Titans. Almost got away, or almost got intercepted there. Lott kind of getting away with another one. Already threw a pick 6 a few moments ago. Here's down number 2. Lott back to pass once more. Clean pocket going over the middle and comes up a little short there. Could not get that one over to 7. Nice route there. The lane was open. Just pass kind of wobbly coming out of Lott's hand. Pass goes incomplete. Clock will stop. Third down and 10 coming up now for the Titans. And I'm really not sure who's calling Boise out there. I think it's the Elite defense, so I don't know. We'll find out what Boise is for one of these teams at least. Third down and 10 coming up. Low snap fielded by Lott. Looking, got a clean pocket, but now stepping up into some pressure, catching some heat under duress, and finds a block. Now reversing field, sets up to throw, got a man open. That's number 7 again, and got the yardage needed for the first down, though there is a flag afterward. Thrown right around where 7 got tackled. Not sure who this one's against. As it stands now, it'll be a first down for the Titans. Both teams signaling the other way. And the umpire's having a whole conference on this one. And I think they said personal foul there against the Titans. Didn't quite see the motion he made because he was facing the elite bench, but I know he motioned that it was against Georgia. And they are going to back this one up. Only question now regards whether or not it's going to be third down or a first down. Like if it's, you know, got the penalty, got the first down, then they move it back 15 yards, or if they call it, you know, third down and 20 or so. And it is going to be enforced after the yardage. So first down and 10 coming up for the elite, or for the Titans, excuse me. Though they only net about 10 yards on that one, maybe less. First and 10. That offensive line has been holding up much better on this drive than it did on the last one. And there's a handoff. No, Lott's keeping it. So kind of a quarterback ISO there. Tried to work the running back as a blocker, and the elite just saw right through that one. Might have lost a yard there. Second down coming up. Just got to see where they spot the ball, and I don't think they're going to move it at all. So second down and 10 coming up now for the Titans. Much more balanced offensive approach over the past couple of plays. I know when they started, it was pass, 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 and then pass again. Got to wonder if those issues they had on the offensive line kind of factored into the decision to mix up the play calling just a tad. Again, we haven't seen anything crazy here. No wild formations. They've been in this four receiver set for most of the game. Two receivers on either side of the screen. And now Lott going to drop back to pass, looking near side, intercepted! And, oh, they say he was out of bounds. So another great defensive play there made there by Jamison. Just couldn't come up with that one. I guess the rule said they got to have 2 feet in bounds for this league. So it's going to bring up third down and 10 for the Titans. Man, I tell you, Lott telegraphed that throw. Jamison was all over it. Great defensive play there. Third down coming up. Ball's right around the 40. And Lott gonna throw under some serious heat, has to roll out and gets tripped up and takes a hard fall there. Might have gotten a couple of yards, and they're gonna call it, I think, a gain of, still moving it, yeah, gain of 3. So make it fourth down and 7. And the Titans, they're kind of in no man's land, do have, a little bit of a decision to make. Ball is on the 35-yard line right now. And are they punting? It looks like we might have a new personnel group out there. Number 3 for the Titans getting ready to field the snap. So, yeah, he's standing pretty far back. I'm going to assume this is a punt. Unless they fake it, which down 13 in the second quarter would be like some 4D chess level stuff here. We'll see what they do. Fourth down, and yep, going to be a pooch kick. Oh, nice line drive out there. And it takes a nice Titan bounce. Oh, and then fielded. And still loses number 10 for the elite. That's Tron Hill. Able to get about 10 yards on that return. Got it tightened down, and man, they certainly could not afford to have any players getting hurt. Their roster's limited as is. Only got about 15 players suited up. Hopefully he's okay. In the meantime, whistles blow. When we come back, the elite offense going to take the field for only the second time in this game. Scored on their first drive and then got a pick 6 from Monk Struble to go up 13-zip. We'll be back in a moment. All right, and we're back. Both sides getting a good bit of time to catch their breath there. Oh no, I'll have to ask Coach Childs if he wants the game footage chopped up for breaks or not. So depending on what he says after the game, that break will have either lasted a couple of minutes or less than a second. Oh, and a nice pass there from Landrum right down the sideline. Had a man open and could not connect. Let me grab a number. I think that was Pat Oglesby again. Just unable to bring that one in. Pass was a bit to the inside. Oglesby did have to make a diving catch. Both quarterbacks kind of struggling to get a ton of heat on their passes so far. Not sure if the wind's got anything to do with that or not. There's a slight breeze out here. Nothing crazy. Nothing like what we had on, was it Thursday night where we were having 25-mile-an-hour gusts of Arctic winds. It was awful. Had to do a baseball game in that. And now up the middle. Can't tell if that's Turman or Sullivan. He didn't get much though. Second down and 10 is going to turn into third down, and looks like 9 coming up for the Elite. Yeah, third down and 9. No personnel changes so far. Zeke Sullivan still in at running back for the Elite. And Tyler Landrum back to pass, rolling to his left, and just slings this one downfield, up for grabs. Oh, what a catch! And still loose. Can the Elite score? And headed into the end zone. Got it. Touchdown number 8 for the Elite. That's Kaz. Oh man, this is going to be a tough name to say. Kazhafia Freeman. Kazhafia Freeman with the touchdown grab there from Tyler Landrum. Landrum throwing his second touchdown pass of the game, and Carolina goes up 19-0 over the Georgia Titans. Excellent throw there. They caught him in some kind of zone look. That's what it looked like to me, at least. I mean, the Titans had one defensive back in front of Freeman, one defensive back behind him, one off to the side, and Landrum, I mean, you could not have put that ball in a better spot. It was going to be a great catch, probably a gain of about 30 after that, and then Freeman just doing an excellent job of breaking some tackles and just walked into the end zone there at the end of that one. Well-deserved touchdown for the Elite. And now Jordan Scotland out to attempt another PAT. First one went right through the uprights. Had some trouble with the offensive line on the second one. Snap kind of rolled along the ground. And this snap is clean. Kick is up and no good. Put it off to the right, and the wind very well may have gotten that one, because, yeah, I think you might be able to hear on the microphone a little bit that a gust came in, I mean, right as that thing left his foot. So keep the score at 19-0 in favor of Carolina. I'd say about midway through the second quarter here, and the Titans going to get it back here in a few moments. Until then, both teams going to take a little break as we get ready for kickoff. All right, and both teams getting out there pretty fast this time around. Both sides ready to go. Haven't gotten the whistle yet, but Jordan Scotland is getting the ball set on the tee. So we should be just a few moments removed away from the kick. Again, no clock visible to us. The referees are keeping it on the field, and we don't have access to their numbers. I would imagine we're right around the 7-minute mark in the second quarter, give or take. Halftime close, but not too close for the clock to really be a factor at this point for either side. Though the Titans need to find a way to score here. And Scotland still has his hand up in the air, got some movement on the other side. There's the whistle. Looks like everybody has their ducks in a row, and kind of winding up for an onside kick there, and then drills it over, fielded around maybe the 25-yard line or so, and Georgia's got a runner loose, and he is brought down in a hurry by number 53. That's Jaquarius Ford, one of the offensive linemen, I believe, with the tackle there. Ford making his presence felt on special teams. That was a really nice-looking tackle. Ball's going to come out to around the, let me double check. They've got it spotted right around the 35-yard line of Georgia, so make it 1st down and 10 for the Titans. And there's the ready to play from the official. Just got to wait on the Titans to break the huddle now. We've had a pretty interesting contrast to styles so far, formationally and really offensively. Both teams have really run the same thing, but it's been the time spent in and out of the huddle that's been the difference. The Elite have been, I wouldn't say no huddle, but they have been moving pretty quickly so far, and the Titans have huddled up, I mean, just about after every play, even though both offenses seem to be running very similar styles. And now going to take off. No, Lott throws. Oh, and just too far to the inside. Had a man wide open. There was a coverage bust there for the Elite, and they catch a break. I don't think he would have been able to get up fast enough in time to score, but man, Georgia really could have used that. The boost in morale that a gain right there would have provided. So instead of a big completion, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Titans. Second down and 10 now for Lott and the Titan offense. Looks like we got trips up to the top of the screen, the far side. Kind of tough to see him with the camera angle we've got. It is very flat around here at Piedmont. Not quite like it is over in Inman and Spartanburg, where you got hills every quarter mile or so. Oh, a long pass and a perfect spiral and dropped. Man, yes, a gorgeous pass there from Lott, intended for number 7, and it, man, just goes right through his hands. Oh, that one stings. That is brutal. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Would have been a walk-in touchdown for the Titans. Man, that one stings. And we'll see if the Elite kind of change up their defensive philosophy a little bit here. They haven't necessarily been jamming the receivers at the line, but they have been playing right in their face, just, you know, getting up to the line of scrimmage pre-snap, then kind of turning their hips and letting them go. And it looks like they're going to back off a little bit, though. Again, 3rd down and 10, you'd probably do that anyway. And trips to the top of the screen, though. They've got 2 DBs on the near side of the field, so it could be some kind of zone coverage here from the Elite. But Lott under some serious pressure, getting chased down from behind. Turns on the jets and jumps over one man, but falls over another. And it's going to go down as a gain of maybe 4. We'll see where they spot him. And that's going to be a quarterback scramble for 6 yards. So 4th down and 4 coming up for the Georgia Titans. Decision time here as the clock continues to wind in the 2nd quarter. Halftime looming. I imagine we've got about 5 minutes to go in the 2nd at this point. And I don't see Lott on the sideline, so it looks like they are going to go for this one. Ball is on. Ball is on the 46-yard line of the Titans. They need to make it to the Elite 48. 4th down and 4 coming up for Georgia. Back to the more traditional look, 2 receivers on either side of the formation now for the Titans. 2 safeties deep for the Elite, and we got flags. Is this going to be a false start?
Oddly enough, the tallest guy ain't out there. Number 8.
Interesting. And the initial diagnosis, I think we got a false start going against Georgia. That one hurts too. 4th down and 4, which, I mean, that's pretty manageable. Still kind of no man's land. They're still going to go for this, down 19 and all, but a pretty manageable 4th down and 4 there for Lott and company turns into 4th down and 9. rough turn of events there for the Titans. And actually, it looks like, yeah, they've got number 3 out there. So Georgia's going to punt. Back deep to receive is number 7. That's Zeke Sullivan for the Elite. And here's the kick. It's blocked and fielded by one of those Titans. Oh, he got suplexed. Oh, man. Woo! Got a Titan down, too. Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, he's back on his feet, or at least on his knees. Ooh, so we'll take a break and come back when the Elite are back out on the field. Net gain of maybe 2 on that punt. All right, Tyler Landrum and the Elite offense back out onto the field. We got a pile up over there on the RC track. They can't keep track of all the cars that are wrecking. In the meantime, Landrum gonna throw a screen over to the far side of the field, and that one brought in by number, can't quite tell, number 8. That's Freeman again, I believe. Got about 5 yards on the screen pass there. Nice drive starter there for the Elite. Gonna bring up 2nd down, and we'll wait on things to clear up a little bit. I think that's gonna be 2nd down and 5-ish. Oh no, he must have fallen forward there at the end. 2nd down and 2 for the Elite, and Landrum looking deep. Got to outrun the safety here, throw a little behind, and falls incomplete. Nobody able to bring that one in. Yeah, that was definitely close. Landrum has looked really good taking shots down the left-hand side of the field.
I think he just throws them up in the wind.
Yeah.
We got some laundry on the field.
And Landrum calling for deuces. I can only assume that's the formation. And the Elite are going to move this one back. I think we might have had a holding call because they're really marching this one in the wrong direction. Yeah, 2nd down and 12 coming up. So we'll see what Coach Alonzo Childs and his offense dial up now. They're going to try and throw short again, or let Landrum let another one rip. Looks like we got a kind of a very loose 2-safety look. Got the outside corners playing pretty deep for the Titans, and 1 man in the middle of the field. Landrum on the run, gets flushed out of the pocket, going to take off, and hops out of bounds after a gain of about 6 yards. We'll see where they spot him. They're going to call this 3rd down and 7, so a gain of 5 there for Tyler Landrum. Had that really impressive read option keeper for about 30 yards to start out the game.
He got around fast.
Yeah, he's got some wheels. And now we got whistles. Sounds like someone took a timeout. No, that was just the ready for play. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah, timeout called by somebody. Not sure if it was the Elite or the Titans. We'll take one with them. Carolina up 19-0. Closing in on halftime, and the Elite looking to build on this lead even further. And here we go. 3rd down, and looks like they moved it up to 3rd down and 6 now for the Elite. So really got the entire playbook open at this point. Tyler Landrum in the shotgun, dropping back, looking deep, and throwing this one into triple coverage. It's intercepted. Ill-advised throw there from Landrum. Oh, and got a fumble afterward. I think the Titans got back on top of it. Yeah, and they signal for Georgia, so almost 2 turnovers on the same play there. And man, I don't think Landrum was going any other way on that throw. Sent it right down the sideline. Gets picked off by number 2, the running back, or at least the player that's been playing running back for the Titans. That is Williams picking that one off. And Carolina going to go back on the defensive. That is the first time they have not scored on offense in this game. 1st down and 10 coming up for Lott and the Titan offense. Wind's starting to pick up out here. definitely blowing more toward us, so I guess what would be the bottom of the screen, it's to the right of the Elite and to the left of the Titans. And looks like we had some kind of procedural issue on the Titans after or during that return. So the ball is going to be spotted all the way on the 10-yard line. So if the Titans are going to mount a scoring drive here, they're going to have to go a long way to do it. And okay, got an interesting development here. Got a new offensive lineman in the game, and he hasn't taken his sweatpants off. Yeah, somebody's got to tell him. Let me.
Looks like he's got one John
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'll let it go. I'll let it go one play. See if they catch it, and then we'll tell them. I think they've got him in at center actually. Yep, he's gonna play in his sweatpants. There was an NFL punter that did that. I saw a video a couple of years ago. Oh, and he got beat bad. 92 did. Lott under some serious heat, just has to sling that one. And yeah, lot going wrong there for the Elite on that play. Gonna bring up 2nd down and 10. Lott has been running for his life for most of this game. This offensive line has struggled for Georgia. 2nd down coming up. All right, so Titans taking their time getting out of the huddle there. 2 safety look now for the Elite. And Lott back to throw, got a much cleaner pocket, but still rolls out and just kind of looked like he underhanded that one to one of his underneath receivers. That is number 18. That one was too far to the inside and short. Got another Titan down on the field and a flag thrown after the fact. Lot to unpack. We're going to pause the video feed. So we're going to stick it out over here. In the meantime, we're going to cut to the next play right about now. All right, and we're back. The injured player there for the Titans is up and running. Well, not running. He did walk over to the sideline, but he's all right, good to go. And I believe the penalty after the play, I didn't see the signal from the official, but it does go against the Elite. So the Titans are able to nab another 1st down. Ball is right on, I think, the 25-yard line. So they've moved it up 15 yards, though, again, clock's going to have to start becoming a factor here in a moment. I would imagine we've got maybe 2 or 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Though, at the same time, Georgia has thrown a lot of incomplete passes. First down and 10 for the Titans. Oh, false start. 17 jumped. So make it 1st down and 15. One of the receivers started his route a bit early. I think Lott clapped once. Maybe going for some kind of hard count there, and everybody not on the same page. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Ball's going to move back to the 20. Oh, we're back in the electric field now. They're a lot quieter this time around. Got another pretty big race going over there on the RC track. In the meantime, 1st down and 15. Snap is off. Lott gets hit as he throws, and through the hands of 15. He was wide open and just dropped it. And you can hear the frustration up from here. Had 2 hands on it, and I mean, the pass was kind of wobbly. We got a little bit of a breeze, but just a focus drop there by the Titans. Going to bring up 2nd down and 15 for Georgia. Ball still on the 20-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Here we go. Lott in the shotgun, got a running back to his left. 2 receivers on either side of the formation. Lott, 3-man rush, but still under some heat, and makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Really had to fight to make it there. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Titans. Wind definitely starting to pick up. Glad we figured out that putting a mask over the microphone kind of muffles a little bit of that out. And man, got another Titan down on the field. Looks like he's cramping up. Hopefully he's gonna be okay. I think that's Lott. Not sure who the backup quarterback is for the Titans. Already short-handed here. Yep, that's Lott. So we'll take a break and the video feed will come back probably right about now. All right, so we're back. Lott is up and off the field, though I can't tell if he's concussed or just nauseous. I'm afraid he's going to lose his lunch over there. Though, good to see he's all right. Now, again, I'm not really too sure what the quarterback situation is now. Right there, that just looked like a wildcat run. And now Freeman is down for the elite. Number 17 took the snap there, and yeah, Freeman got banged up on that one. Made a nice tackle though. 4th down and 15 coming up, and I mean, the Titans are going to have to punt here. Ball on the 20-yard line late into the 2nd quarter. Already down by 19. Though, number 3, yeah, there he is. They're going to punt this. Back deep to receive for the elite is number 10 once more. That's Tron Hill. I apologize for that squeaking noise. It's been popping up in a couple of other streams. The table we're using, it's got some really squeaky joints. 4th down and 15. Titans ready to punt this one away, and that one, oh, nice hold up there from the line, fielded by Hill, and now he's off to the races, breaking the outside. Oh, what a block by Jared Watkins! And Hill's still going, and gets forced out of bounds at the 12-yard line. What a return by Tron Hill, and what a block by Watkins. We're zoomed in kind of far, so I'm not sure if the camera caught it, but man, at the very least you could hear it all the way from here. Just lowered his shoulder and leveled that guy. 1st down and 10 coming up in some capacity for the elite. Not entirely sure where they're going to spot the ball. I think we might have had a hold there. So they are going to march this back a bit. Looks like they're going to spot this right around the 21, somewhere in that area. Or no, they're continuing to move this one backward. And we got a lot of, I don't know, we got a lot of helmets coming off. The elite are heading to the sidelines. Is that halftime? Is that it? I mean, we've been to these games without a scoreboard before. The umpire, or the officials like to stop it when they reach some kind of stopping point. Yeah, I don't know. He might have forgotten his pants or something. Oh no, we're still in the middle of the pandemic. We can make exceptions, and I think we're going to have to make an exception for the clock too. It looks like that was halftime. So, yeah, we got an elite player heading over to the dressing room. So, your video feeds are going to come back here in just a moment. In person, we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the start of the 3rd quarter. The elite looking sharp in that first half, up 19-0 over the visiting Georgia Titans when we come back for the start of quarter number 3. All right, and we are back, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The elite, I tell you, they were really pouring it on, especially in the first quarter. Scored 13 points on back-to-back drives, went right down the field on their first possession, scored on a touchdown pass over the middle from Tyler Landrum, and then got a pick 6 courtesy of Monk Struble. He went all the way down the sideline, scored, and then had another touchdown pass from Landrum after that. Sunday before, or Saturday before Easter, I think the Elite knew that the Titans were going to be kind of shorthanded headed into this one. Only got 15 players suited up and already had a couple of injuries. Everybody's okay, just, you know, stingers, cramps, all that. So all their players are still available, but their entire roster is not at their disposal, having major issues on the offensive line in particular. And I mean, the Elite have found that. They diagnosed that weakness early, and they've capitalized on it hard. 19-0 in favor of Carolina as we get ready for the kick. The Elite received the opener, so back deep to return is should be number 7, yep. For the Titans, got banged up a little earlier, but ready to roll here, and lets that one bounce, fielded right on the line in front of the end zone, and 7 breaking off to the sideline, now having to navigate some traffic and gets taken down. Ball's going to come out to, we'll check, it's either going to be the 25 or the 20. Oh, check that, the 30-yard line. So a nice return there by number 7 for the Titans. First down and 10 coming up for Lott and company. All right, and it does look like Lott is back out there. Took a pretty rough hit and got shaken up at the very tail end of the second quarter. Good to see he's okay. Though, I mean, if he wants to stay in one piece, this offensive line is going to have to hold up. He has been running for his life for most of this game. And now going to motion his running back out of the backfield. Bad snap up for grabs, and I think the Titans got it back. Man, not the start they drew up, though. They do fall on top of it. Going to go as a loss of about 3, maybe. And yeah, they're marching this one back now. Going to bring up second down, and we'll call it 15. We'll see what the Titans have dialed up here. There's not been a ton that's worked for them. I would imagine they need to spend this drive and probably the next couple trying to find some kind of consistency, and going over the middle, almost intercepted. Jared Watkins just about had that one. Dude was open over the middle. They caught, looked like the Elite defense might have been napping, or at least caught in some kind of cover 1 zone look. I mean, that man was streaking up the middle of the field. He was wide open, and Lott just led him too far to the inside. Incomplete pass, and instead of a big first down, it's going to go to 3rd down and 15 now for the Titans. Ball on the 25-yard line. Line to make is right at the 40. Third and 15, still with that 2-receiver set. 2 receivers on both sides of the formation. Got another bad snap. This one picked back up by Lott, and under some serious heat just flings it out of bounds. And no intentional grounding call, but that's how he got picked off earlier. Threw a pick 6 doing that, but gets enough distance on this one to get it out of harm's way, though. Not a lot happening there offensively on that really entire possession. 2 bad snaps and a loss of 5 yards. The Titans just continuing to move backwards. Now 4th down and 15, and they're going to have to punt this one. Back deep to return is Tron Hill. Had a really nice looking return on the last play of the second quarter. Time expired as he was running. got all the way down to the 10-yard line, but couldn't bring it in any further. Only standing, though, around the 50 here, not expecting a very long kick. The wind has picked up a little bit since the game began, though it's blowing more toward us than up or down on the field. And the Titans actually only had 10 guys on the field there for a second, so there's number 11. And a low snap, just barely got that punt off, and it's gonna bounce and stalls out. Check and see where they spot this. Looks like it's gonna be right around the 50. And so this will be the first we've seen of Tyler Landrum in the Elite offense in the second half. I tell you, although they've scored 19 points, we really have not seen them that often. There was that pick six, of course, so they didn't really have to score in that, didn't really have to go out there on that sequence, but other than that, only 3 possessions actually for the Elite on the offensive side of the ball so far. This will be their 4th. Ball is right on the 40-yard line. Jesse Turman in the backfield now. Oh, hang on, we got a quarterback change. This is Jordan Scotland, who has been kicking, is now in the game. Maybe they're going to go for more of an option look. We'll see. Not sure of Scotland's skill set. Oh, forgot to change the marker. It's 1st down and 10 for the Elite. And Scotland just hands it off to Jesse Turman. Never a bad idea. And Turman rumbles forward, heading for the sideline. Turman on the run. And, oh, gets shoved out of bounds. Almost made it. Man, I tell you what, we said it earlier. Turman, he is not necessarily a guy that's going to run by you, but he will run through you if the opportunity presents itself. He is quite a load to bring down. Excellent run to start things off there for the Elite. And we'll see if they call that 1st and goal or not. I know he got pretty far, but depth perception wise, it's kind of tricky to figure out exactly where things are from this far away and the angle we've got the camera at. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 13-yard line. So the Elite can get a 1st down without scoring here, though it's just the camera angle that's making them look like they're already right on the doorstep. And now Scotland keeps that one, drives forward, and maybe picked up about 5 yards. Got some laundry on the field. Probably a holding call. And subbing in for the Elite is, looks like number 24. Yeah, 24. It's going to be Jamar Brown. And still waiting on the officials to respot the ball here. And it looks like they marched him back 5 yards, though it's still, check that. Yeah, 10 yards. Big loss there. So it's going to be 1st down and 20 now. Ball's on the 23. They need to get to the 3. And I think we got a timeout called. We'll take one with them. All right, and we're back. Both sides with a chance to kind of get their ducks in a row there at the break. And I think we got a tight end in the game now for the Elite, and they're going to send this up the middle, and I don't know that he scored, but he sure got close. Try and grab a number here. Yeah, 24, Jamar Brown running that one. Did not score, but got a really nice gain, and I tell you, some awesome blocking there by the boys up front too. Gained 10 yards on that run just straight up the middle. So Forgot to change the marker. It was first down and 20. Now it's back to 2nd and 10. Ball right on the 13-yard line. They've got to get to the 3. And got a flag here, so I don't know, they may have taken too long. Titans motioning against the Elite. And yeah, they're going to march this one backward. 5-yard penalty is going to push him back to the 18. Hang on a second, I think they moved it up maybe. I'm really not sure what happened there. But we got a snap and a throw from Jordan Scotland, going for a little screen, and might have gotten a couple of yards, not much. All right, so I guess that penalty was actually against the Titans. That was first down and goal from the 10-yard line. So now 2nd down and goal from the 5. Ben, I think this might be the longest drive of the game for the Elite time-wise. Got a stack formation up to the right-hand side of the formation and got another flag here. I think they might have been trying to set up another screen because the first one worked out really well, but they're at least going to have to delay those plans here for a second, if not scrap them entirely, depending on the outcome of this penalty. All right, so I think they just picked the flag up. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Or no, they moved this forward again. Hang on. Let me grab my binoculars and get a look at the down and distance marker. 1st down and goal from the 2 for the Elite. And going up the middle. I think they stopped him that time. So, man, I tell you, these guys are getting the ball snapped faster than they can update the down and distance. So I think we're going to keep it with 2nd and goal here. Jamar Brown unable to power his way into the end zone, though it does look like he picked up a yard. 2nd down and goal. Carolina looking to stretch their lead to 25 with a touchdown here. Jordan Scotland's first drive at quarterback has looked pretty good, though they haven't really done a lot of throwing. Been accomplished mostly through that ground game. And they're packed in there pretty tight now, really bringing down the distance on those offensive line splits. And Scotland hands that one off, driving forward and got it! Touchdown! Jamar Brown scores. Carolina extends the lead out to 25 on the touchdown run there from Jamar Brown. And I tell you what, for as well as that was blocked, I mean, credit to the Titans. They are not giving up yet. They made him earn every inch of those 2 yards. But Brown was not going to go down there. So Tyler Landrum back out onto the field in some capacity. I think I see Jordan Scotland out there too. Not entirely sure what they're going to dial up for the PAT here. And Carolina's going to back this up a little bit. Not sure if they're taking the touchdown off the board. I don't think they are. I believe this is still for the PAT. Scotland and Landrum both on the field. Landrum going to hold this one, so they are going to attempt to kick. Landrum will hold. Scotland will send this one away, but not before we have another break by way of another whistle. All right, are we ready to go? We're close. And here's the kick, Scotland's kick. Oh, I think he pushed that off to the left. Yes, Wynn might have caught that one too. So Jordan Scotland's first drive at quarterback goes quite well for the Elite. They're able to punch it in on their first possession of the third quarter. I would imagine we've probably got about 8 minutes to go in this one, maybe a little less. Kickoff coming up, so I imagine Jordan Scotland's going to stay on the field for a moment. We'll see what the Titans have drawn up for their next offensive possession. All right, and we're ready to roll. Jordan Scotland and the Elite Special Teams unit ready to send this one away back to the Titans. Number 7 back deep to receive for Georgia. And maybe expecting the Wynn to get a little bit of this kick. He's back pretty deep and does have to come up to grab this one. Catches it, and now he's taking off, going to try and break it over to the right-hand side. And oh, nice tackle there by number 20. Couldn't bring him down, but slowed him up enough for the rest of the special teams unit to get there. That was Ronrego Adams, or at least that's the number 20 I have on my roster, but Adams was a running back when I first met him a couple of years ago with the Upstate Dragons. I do not think that was him. I think Adams is a bit taller, but I'm not sure. That could be him. Check that. I think that was... Not for a second I thought it was 40, but that was definitely number 20 with the initial contact there. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Titans now. Just trying to find really something to hang their hat on at this point, unless they've been playing 4D chess and trying to lure the Elite defense to sleep and are going to turn on the Jets now. When in that case, I mean, they definitely would have me fooled. Though again, I've never seen a team do that. That's all hypothetical. The offensive line has been the main issue, but Lott has been taking a while getting the ball out of his hand too. He's really been hanging on to it in the pocket, so that hasn't helped him out any either. That kick got returned all the way out to, the 45-yard line. So really solid field position here to start out for the Titans. We'll see what Lott's got dialed up. And once again, the Titans struggling to find their 11th player. There he is. So here we go. And I think that was a low snap. Is it still up for grabs? Yeah, I didn't see the ball move at all, honestly. Though the Titans did not turn it over, that much is for sure. I think they gained a yard. Second down and 10 coming up. So second down and 10 coming up now for the Titans. Oh, Lott's under center. That's it. They're in the I form now. And yeah, I think that was a pass from Lott. Did a good job of getting out from under center, but wasn't quite fast enough. That offensive line continues to struggle. Lott is sacked and is going to bring up third down and very long. We'll see where exactly they spot the ball. Was on the 45. It has moved back to the 30, to the 35. Yeah, so third down and 20 coming up. Lost 10 yards on that sack of Lott. Not entirely sure of what the clock situation is, but I imagine we are closing in on the end of the third quarter all three possessions that these teams have gone on for a pretty long time. Both teams pretty deliberate with it, and false start gear against the Titans, just continuing to move backward. So make it 3rd down and 25. What do you do here? I mean, if that pocket holds up, I got a feeling they're just going to have Lott sling it. See how far downfield he can get it. Only one safety deep for the elite. Oh, bad snap! This one moving way backward. Lott having trouble securing it and just throws it to nobody. Did he get it out of bounds? It wasn't intercepted. That much is for sure. And they're not moving the chains yet, so somehow or another he got that away, I think. And yep, that's going to bring up 4th down. So, ready to punt now is number 3 for the Titans. 4th down and 25. Not much you can do here. Ball on the 30-yard line. So the elite probably going to have some pretty good field position once this kick gets fielded. All right, and we're almost ready here. Still waiting on the whistle. And didn't hear the whistle, but they snap it anyway. This one heading off to the right-hand side and is fielded by Tron Hill, who outruns one man trying to break this to the outside and cuts back in. Out across the 50 and gets taken down. See where exactly they spot him. He may not have crossed the 50. That might have been the 40. Pretty close to midfield, that's for sure. And the official spot is going to be at... Oh, they're moving this one backward a little bit, still waiting. Looks like it's going to be right around the 45-yard line. So pretty solid return there from Tron Hill. Really turned on the Jets there at the end. Good run back. 1st down and 10 coming up for the Elite. We'll see who the quarterback is. Saw Tyler Landrum taking snaps in the first half. And then on that last drive, it was Jordan Scotland. And actually, that might have been the end of the 3rd quarter. I could tell we were getting close to it. Both teams taking a break. Yeah, so I haven't respotted the ball yet, but I'm going to assume that's the end of the 3rd. So, do the Titans have a 4th quarter comeback in them? It is certainly going to be an uphill battle, that's for sure. The Carolina Elite on top of the visiting team, 25-0, and looking for a shutout. All right, and we are back. Looks like Jordan Scotland is going to close out the game for the Elite. Jesse Turman in the backfield with him, and the Titans getting a few last guys back out onto the field. 1st down and 10 for Carolina, up 25-0 over the road team from Atlanta, and got a whistle here. Didn't see a flag thrown, so I guess somebody called a timeout. Georgia definitely looked like they didn't have their personnel straight. Not a ton of guys left to choose from at this point. Only had about 15 players able to suit up. So yeah, someone definitely called a timeout. I don't think we've had any time run off in the 4th quarter so far. Probably still at 15 minutes flat. And we'll see if we can get a snap off this time. Jordan Scotland and Jesse Turman in the backfield. I believe they've got a tight end in there as well. And got another flag, so no play here. And that's going to get called a false start against the Elite. So first down and 10 becomes first down and 15 for Carolina. All right, third time's the charm. We'll see if we can get a snap off now. Scotland still in at quarterback, and they're going to hand this off to Turman. Turman off to the races, breaks one tackle, trying to split the safeties. Oh, and gets taken down from behind. Still an excellent run there for Jesse Turman. Great looking play to start things off for the Elite. Ball moves all the way out to, I believe that's going to be around the 45-yard line. First down and 10, Carolina. Tell you, up 25-0 at this point in the fourth quarter. I don't think there's much left to do other than feeding the running backs. Sermon is a great guy to close the game out with. And again, I mean, we have not seen a ton of the Carolina offense so far, so they're all pretty well rested, I would imagine. Turman able to get a couple more yards there, not as spectacular as that first run. The defense a bit more prepared this time around. Second down, and we'll see. I think they're going to call that 2nd and 6 coming up for Carolina. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Do semi-pro teams run RPOs?
I don't know, but the way that line's trying to stop the run.
Got a running back substitution. I believe Zeke Sullivan's in there now. And back to pass is Scotland, avoiding some pressure and going to take this one himself out across the 30 and takes a hit at the 25, falls forward to the 20, or check that, took a hit around the 20 and falls forward to the 13-yard line. Carolina in the red zone now. And they're moving the sticks. That is enough for an Elite first down. Ball on the 13. So they can pick up a first down without scoring here. Actually, they move it back to the 14. So 3 plays so far on this drive, all runs for the Elite. 2 with Turman and then a keeper for Scotland. Was going to be a pass, but had to roll out of the pocket. Play number 4 in the sequence coming up, first down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Scotland, oh, I think that was a bad snap, and Sullivan actually caught it, runs forward, and might have lost a yard on that one. Second down and 11 coming up for the Elite. Scotland going to head back over to the sideline and get the play. Again, Carolina was running at least a little bit of no huddle to start this game out. That urgency more than likely gone, up big deep into the fourth quarter like this. Not a lot left to see except the clock hitting triple zeros, though. Elite, or the Elite, I should say, are going to try to get this one up over 30 for sure. And we're actually going to call a 2nd and 10. They didn't move the ball back any. Or no, they did. I don't know what I'm saying. So 2nd down and 11. Ball on the 14-yard line for Jordan Scotland and the Elite offense. Scotland looking to throw. Going through his progressions and complete for maybe a yard there. Oh, no, that's a live ball! Oh, yeah, I thought he was down by contact, too. Oh, man, the Titans are not happy about that one. Yeah, I thought he was down by contact, but definitely never heard the whistle blow. That was Kel Williams scoring for the Elite, should that play stand. And they say the touchdown is good. So, I mean, say what you will, but I got a feeling they would have scored anyway. Like, I mean, that offense was really humming with the ground game there.
Umpire's telling him he didn't blow the whistle. And then play the whistle.
Or hang on, do they take the points off? Because now they're back at the 15.
No, I think this is a 2-point conversion.
Why would they be doing a 2-point conversion from all the way back there, though? No. Yep, you were right. So here's the PAT. Touchdown is good. Elite on top, 31-0. They're going to make it 32 with the kick here from Scotland. And, oh, a bad snap. Tyler Landrum really biting it and loses some yardage there. No major loss. Again, didn't fumble the ball, so no points surrendered by either side. Keep the score at 31-0. As we close in on the end of this game, Carolina looking sharp. Georgia looking for answers. Back in a moment. All right, and Carolina makes quick work of getting back to the 35, ready to kick this one off. I think we got a new kicker in now for Jordan Scotland. This is, I think that was number 54, or hang on, 56. One of the offensive linemen. This is Jordan Adams kicking, and did not get all of that one. Kind of squibbed, and that ball was actually loose for a little bit, so we'll call it an impromptu onside kick attempt, though the Elite are not able to recover it. The Titans are going to have some pretty good field position to start out. I don't know what could be their last drive of the game, depending on how quickly they score or turn the ball over or have to punt, and then what the Elite do with it after that. As it stands right now, 31-0. Georgia's just trying to find a way to avoid getting shut out. First down and 10 coming up in some capacity. Let me see if I can see where they spotted the ball. It is on the 38-yard line or so. So pretty good field position, or check that, the 35. Still pretty good field position to start for the Titans. First down and 10 coming up here. Making sure they've got all their ducks in a row. Split back look now, though. The first running back is actually an offensive lineman, so they're probably going to run this over to the right. And nope, instead it's a pass. They brought that lineman in as an extra blocker, and it still didn't work. And oh, what a throw! He goes over the fence. How about that? Oh yeah, well that's all right. So hey, something to hang your hat on, you know. I love that they're still trying out here. Down big in the fourth quarter, but they have not given up. That was a really, really good play. Not the most advised throw there from Lott, but he got it done.
He's completed more of those underhanded pitches than
Yeah, actual throws. Just been kind of flipping it outside. It's enough to pick up another first down. First and 10 for the Elite. Ball should be around the 45-yard line now. Still sticking with that split back formation. 3 receivers in the set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And Lott keeps it, gonna take off. And ooh, took a nice hit there. Michael Jamison, who almost had an interception earlier on in the first half, able to deliver a nice hit on that one. Second down, and I think they're going to call this second down and 10. He might not have gotten anything on that play. Again, offensive consistency has been tough to come by for the Titans. There's not been a lot that's worked for them, and definitely hasn't been a lot that's worked on successive plays or possessions. They've mostly just kind of had to go out here and play this all by ear. And really taking their time here in the huddle. They're going to have to hurry to the line. And got a wildcat play here. One of the receivers, 17, in at quarterback, and we got a flag. They let the play go, and I think they got him in the backfield. Just a quarterback sweep off to the left. We'll check the marker. All right, never saw the official give a signal there, but it looks like it's second down. Maybe a false start, I'm not really sure. I don't know, we'll call it 2nd and 15 just to be safe. Still sticking with that wildcat look, and oh, got a fumble! Whoa, almost recovered by the Elite. Now they've got it, and off to the races is number 33. Is that Struble again? He's got to look out, and nope. Now he's into the end zone. Monk Struble again. 2 defensive touchdowns for number 33, having an excellent game. Oh, yeah, you're right. So we'll check and see if there's any laundry on the field. I don't see any right now. We do have a Titan down on the field. Hopefully he'll be okay. So I'll hold out on updating the scoreboard for the moment, but if that stands, it's going to be 37-0 in favor of Carolina. All right, so the fumble is going to stand. The touchdown by Monk Struble is not. It is 1st down and 10 for the Elite, who have made another switch at quarterback. This is number 2, Wookie Littlejohn in the game, and Littlejohn looking downfield, got a man over the middle. This is caught. Pat Oglesby catches a nice block. There is some laundry back near the line of scrimmage, but if it stands, Oglesby makes it all the way to the 10-yard line. So there is a flag, I mean all the way back at the line of scrimmage. Yep, I can hear him talking from up here. Holding against the Elite. So bring that one back, great play. Though it is coming all the way back. 1st down and 20 coming up now for the Elite. Littlejohn still in at quarterback. Yep, that was what was on the roster. Wookie, like Chewbacca. I can only assume that's a nickname, but certainly an interesting one. No, that's not him. That's not Mark Littlejohn. His legs are too big. Yeah, they take up more than 1 pixel. I thought he was too. I was looking at the team's pictures, and number 12 looked an awful lot like him, but it's not him. Yeah, we'll probably cut all this. Yeah. Yeah, we should be getting close. All right. right, so it looks like we're ready to roll. Wookie Little John in the offense. Might get one last crack at it. Cameraman had to run to the restroom, so I'm going to be kind of free balling this. First down and 20, I believe, coming up for the Elite. And nope, they're going to move this even further back now. I don't even remember what the line to make is anymore. They are moving this one way out there. So another one going against the Elite. I can only assume it's a hold. Certainly got a lot of ground to make up here. First down and very, very long. And looking to throw is Little John going down the field and caught! Wow, what a play! And the Elite calling for everybody to hurry up. They want some more points. First down and 10. What a way to convert, too. Great throw there by Wookie Little John. Little John looking deep again, and did he catch that? No, incomplete. Would have been one heck of a play. Gonna bring up second down and 10 now. All right, so here we go. Two big completions so far for Wookie Little John, or technically only one, I think. Little John back to pass, looking deep again. Got a man over the middle this time, or a little to the outside there. Incomplete. Going to bring up third down and 10 for the Elite. Oh, I think they're calling for ball game there. It was right about time. The fourth quarter, you can kind of feel it winding down, and both teams heading to the sideline, so I think that is going to do it. Carolina wins, and wins big over the visiting Georgia Titans. 31-0, your final score in favor of the Carolina Elite. Certainly a very solid performance from them. Now, looking at the Elite schedule, it has been volatile to say the least. Had a lot of cancellations. We've had prior obligations with the Carolina Predators, the arena team that we stream for usually. The Predators are on bye, so that's how we were able to get this one in. I believe the Elite have a couple more home games scheduled in May. If the Predators don't have anything on those dates, we'll try and get those covered. Until then, though, shameless cross promotion here next week at, I believe, Saturday at 7 p.m. Yeah, the Carolina Predators are going to be taking on the Mississippi Raiders live on the Carolina Predators YouTube channel. Don't want to miss that one. Until then, have a happy Easter, everyone. Whenever you see this, hope you guys all have a great Easter, great spring break. Just get out here and enjoy the weather. As soon as it warms up, at least, it has been really, really nice outside.